Dr. Insley? Pamela? You look great. Especially for a dead woman.
Hello, Jason. The animal plant toxins had a rather unique effect on me. They replaced my blood with aloe, my skin with chlorophyll, and filled my lips with venom. Oh, and Jason, one other thing. I probably should have mentioned this earlier. I'm poison. It's a jungle in here. I am nature's arm. Her spirit. Her will. Hell, I am Mother Nature. And the time has come for plants to take back the world so rightfully ours. Because it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. Coming, Bane darling. We've got a plane to catch.
Alright, you've seen the costume, and I could have gotten away with not adding this, but I came across this artwork online, and I want to do my own little rendition of it, but in real life. I ordered a light up mistletoe off of Amazon. So the plan is to have her standing up, because obviously I'm going to be standing up, and this coming around here. You can't see that, but it's like a foot in the air. So all of these leaves, I mean, they came from a numerous amount of places, but a lot of them came from off of these, which are long stem foliage from the dollar store for $1.75 each. And I started off with these pieces. You could just use plain old wire and achieve a more stable end result, but I wanted to use what I had so I wouldn't end up just throwing it away. I had 2 of these stems, so I simply interwound them together because they did have wire in them. Then I hot glued onto each, let's say, joint to better secure them, basically where each end met each other. To make them seem as if they were one cohesive, complete piece, I first used washi tape because it's what I had on hand, though I didn't like the feel of it, so I ended up sourcing some actual floral tape, which I put directly over the washi tape later on. Being sure to hide some of the branches along the way to make it more structured as well. As these do light up, I need a place to put the battery pack, so I wrapped up half so I could still actually access it with the floral tape. Then I painted the rest with resin mixed in with some appropriately named green paint. To actually add this piece onto the bodysuit, I used these, which I got from Amazon. You could use Velcro if you have it on hand, but these actually wrap around your plants to allow them to grow upright. And they are eco-friendly, which I figured isn't a bad thing when you're doing an entire look dedicated to poison ivy. I wanted to make this piece removable so it was easy to store, and frankly, so I wouldn't just have this thing hanging around my head. The bodysuit was hard enough to put on as it was. I took some Christmas-style napkins, not required, I just had them on hand, and cut them to size, which was the width of the stem in the middle of 2 Velcro pieces, and then some seam allowance, and then doubled, so I could fold it over on itself. To which I folded and sewed each side. And then sew the Velcro strips right on, all 4 sides, all 4 ways. Finally, sewed the other 2 outer edges together, so I was able to place the bottom of the stem through the center and then stick it onto the back of the bodysuit, which I had also added the alternating Velcro strips. As for the arm pieces, I had more than my fair share of leaves left over from the bodysuit, and I took some smaller ones, and then I sorted out the ones I actually wanted to use. Then I took some jute-covered wire and hand-sewed each of them on. I made sure the first one would be far enough down the wire to account for it being actually wrapped around my finger. And then I painted the jute-covered wire green with a mix of, again, appropriately named acrylic paint and fabric medium. Hand painted that on, literally. Finally, it was makeup time. As bold of a makeup look as this is, it is a really simple one. With a white cream base down onto my eyelid and then blending that out. And a little bit down. Adding a light green into my crease and shaping out the wing just a little bit. And taking a much darker green and packing that on my middle and outer lid. As well as carrying it down under my waterline. Using the face pieces I made in my last video to know how far to take out the wing and bring it down. I added a liquid eyeshadow, both a white onto the eye duct area and then blended that out, and a teal green onto the lid. Topping off the top and bottom lashes, that's a mouthful, with mascara and just a little bit of black liner, both to my waterline with a kohl pencil and above my lash line with a liquid liner. As for Lipso, a metallic red liquid lipstick. And she's got that really bold red lip, but it's also a little bit poison, so I wanted to add a little bit more than just red. Adding a wig onto the look, which you'll find the how-to in my next video. And then despite my last video showing me actually adding the face pieces on location, I also did it at home just to be sure everything would actually come together. That is it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys. I think these are actually Ivy's. Fairly sure. Could be wrong.
You want it under your hair, correct?
Yes, probably. This part right here.
Yeah.
On that part. You see it?
Yeah.
Again, I apologize for swinging.
Which way, up or down?
Up, so it's gonna go like this. Okay. Where are you? Okay, there it is. Can you put them
Oh
on?
my god.
That's what I said. I'm like, yeah.
Why didn't you turn them on before?
Because I didn't think that they were working. I was wondering. Oh no, this fell off too.